Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Excalibur Roundtable Tech Talk. I am Mike Fuson. We are going to continue our conversation on the Configuration Management Database, or CMDB, and how you might be able to get the most out of your CMDB. Excalibur Data Systems, being a Sharewell partner, is kind of like the shoemaker's kids. Our CMDB wasn't doing as much for us as we'd like it to. So we recently embarked on a project to make sure that all of our devices are reporting into our Sharewell Asset Management platform so that we can better leverage the data that CAM, as a discovery tool, is able to pull in. We're going to be partnering that with some of our partner platforms that allow us to do an even deeper dive and grab other data that may be relevant. But one of the big things that we were looking at is we have a series of laptops that were purchased and will be coming out of warranty early next year. And so as we embark on a replacement project, as we start to look at when do we need to replace these laptops, they're all functioning perfectly fine now. Some of them have gone through minor upgrades, memory upgrades, or a hard drive upgrade. They are all going to be coming out of warranty. And so you start to get into that situation of, if something more significant goes wrong with that laptop, do you fix it or do you replace it? In order for us to have an effective strategy on how we're going to do that, we needed to have the data. So we went through a process to make sure our CMDB was fully up to date. And then we went through a process to enrich our CMDB with our data of what are the expiration dates, so we can start managing and looking at how do we do this laptop replacement. With the effects of COVID-19, as all of you have felt, our budget is not exactly what it would have been for next year had this year gone the way we would have wanted it to without COVID. So we have to be a little more diligent, a little more cautious, and we can't just wholesale replace large swaths of laptops, because that wouldn't make a ton of sense. All of you are struggling with these exact same issues. How do we do this? How do we make it make sense? How do we leverage our data to make good decisions? In order to make good decisions, you have to have good data. And that was what we saw, was a gap, that our data was not as enriched as we needed it to be. So we went through a process to make sure that that data was enriched with our expiration dates to start. Leveraging CAM and leveraging some of our partner tools, we're able to figure out a lot more information on those laptops. Did one of them, for example, not get a memory upgrade, and that particular user is complaining about a performance issue? Okay, that's easy to fix. It's a very inexpensive fix. It's a very inexpensive upgrade. It might be something that extends the longevity of that particular device. At the same time, it also allows us to see how many laptops are coming out of warranty and when, and make appropriate plans. Stay tuned as we talk about many more use cases and ways that the CMDB can do work for you.